Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. Is this your yacht?
No, it's my friends.
This is your yacht?
Yeah, how can I help you?
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful people. I grew a channel to 10 million followers. Do you think I could interview you real quick?
About what?
What did you do to be able to afford a yacht?
I'm in the oil industry.
Are you a business owner?
I am.
How long have you been a business owner?
Oh my gosh, well, I'm no longer really a business owner. I sold it in 2023.
Sold a company?
I sold my company,
For
yeah.
how much?
For me, my equity shares were worth about 90 million.
$90 billion?
Yeah.
Are you a billionaire?
Yes.
You're a billionaire?
Yes, I am.
Are you actually?
Yes.
That's incredible. What do you do differently? Like, what do you do differently from millionaires? That's what I want to know. There are over 360 female billionaires in the entire world. So I flew out to one of the richest cities in the world, Miami, Florida, to come find and ask women who built multi-billion-dollar and multi-million-dollar empires out here to figure out how they created their wealth and how you can do the exact same thing to become financially free in 2025. So stay tuned with us from start to finish because this video is going to be crazy. With that being said, let's get this video on the way. We're right now at one of the wealthiest parts in Miami at YOLO. We got a G-Wagon pulling up to the valet right now. We gotta see if we can go get some game from them out here, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, is this your G-Wagon?
Sorry.
Is this your G-Wagon?
Yes.
And what do you do for a living out here in Miami to be able to afford a G-Wagon?
I'm in the oil industry.
You're in the oil business?
Yes, oil business.
Are you a business owner?
I am.
How long have you been a business owner?
For like 16 years.
Over these 16 years across your companies, what's the most amount of money you've made in a single year?
I don't know if I should say
Can
that.
you give me a range? Revenue, not personal, revenue.
Between 6 to 7 million.
$7 million.
Yes, $7 million.
So you're a millionaire.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go all over the world interviewing the world's most successful people. Could I get one quick minute with you for our channel real quick?
Sure.
Is that okay?
After this.
Is that okay?
Yes, 1 second.
Awesome. What is the best financial advice that you've ever received?
Well-behaved women rarely make history. Women who play by the rules, they won't really get anywhere. You gotta break the rules.
Now, you're in the oil business.
I am.
What business has made you the most money?
I think manufacturing solar panels. And I think pumping crude oil.
What's the biggest deal you've ever closed?
It was like a $28 million deal.
$20 million.
Yeah, it was a $28 million deal.
$28
million deal, but I got commission. It wasn't my deal, but I did it in Puerto Rico. I did it in the airport, and the commission was hefty.
In the oil business, or what was that?
In the oil business, and I was 21.
Are you a buyer or a seller?
I feel like I'm both, depending on what the market is. But I'm a seller. I sell.
Are you good at sales?
I can sell water to a fish. Well, I've been selling for years.
Right,
I've been selling for years, and I was in corporate customer service for 10 years, so I know how to deal with people.
What's your secret to selling?
You're not asking the wrong questions. You're asking the wrong person.
That's game right
Yeah,
there.
keep asking. Go get a loan, sign up for whatever. Closed mouths don't get fed. And don't be afraid. Just go. If you don't go to the banks, if you don't try and find lenders, you're not going to know what you need.
So you weren't afraid to borrow money from
No, I
banks?
borrow money all the time.
Actually?
I do.
How do you leverage that debt into wealth, though?
Well, I spread it out and I multiply it. A lot of the times you say, okay, this is where we're going to spend it, but I budget it and I spread it out. And a lot of the times I pay it back before it even makes what it needs to make.
So if you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
Absolutely. I can make it in 10 phone calls.
So your network's important.
My network is hefty. Big players.
Have you ever met a billionaire?
Dated billionaires.
You dated billionaires? What have you learned from all the billionaires that you've met, that you've interacted with, that you've networked with? What do billionaires do differently from everybody else?
I think that more than anything, they like to talk. They like quality time. They like listeners. And they can separate the doers from the non-doers. You're gonna be a student for life and be open to that. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm constantly learning and I'm gonna learn until my last breath. So billionaires, they love that. It's the playground and you gotta take notes. You gotta file taxes like a billionaire. You gotta be a big girl if you wanna be with the big
Have you
boys.
filed taxes like a billionaire?
All the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you pay a lot in taxes? Or?
I mean, I have several trust accounts, so.
So what's the best way to not pay a lot of taxes? Because the wealthiest people I've met, they don't pay any taxes.
I would say knowing how to do business, knowing how to write off, and then of course actually securing your wealth. And I want to say making sure that you have that generational wealth by having trust accounts, by having certain portfolios, and following it properly, doing business properly, and knowing exactly how you can write off. You really have to have a really good financial advisor and have a really crazy financial team. Like your team has to be hardcore. Invest in it. Invest in it, because the more you invest in the best financial advisors and the best tax attorneys, you're gonna save a lot of money.
Right.
Like when you build a team in every single part of your business, when you build the right team, they make money for you. In your sleep, you can trust everybody. I think your team, invest in your team.
So we got her coming out of the G-Wagon at the valet, and she is in, of all businesses, the oil business. You guys, if that puts anything in perspective, I want you guys to realize how much money is really out there in this world to be made, no matter what industry you are in, whether it's tech, finance, real estate, oil, energy, you never know how people are making their money. Great interview out here in Miami. We got to keep this one rolling and go get another one, you guys. Come on, let's go. All right, you guys, so we just got to our destination at the Design District, and we got somebody who pulled up in a baby blue Bentley. I've never seen this car before, but we're gonna go up, try and get an interview with them, see if we can get some game from them on how they got in a Bentley in today's world, man. This is a crazy whip right here. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you.
Yeah.
Is this your Bentley?
Yes, it is.
And what do you do for a living out here in Miami to be able to afford a Bentley?
I'm an entrepreneur and investor.
How long have you been a business owner?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm no longer really a business owner. I sold it in 2023.
Sold a company?
I sold my company,
For
yeah.
how much?
For me, my equity shares were worth about $90 million.
$90 billion?
Yeah.
So how much was the total company sold for?
Well, the company was valued at the time a little over $300 million.
$300 million?
Yeah.
And I go all over the world interviewing the most successful business owners. Could I get one quick minute with you for the channel real
Of
quick?
course, you got it.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
How long have you been a business owner?
Well, I owned Solidcore for almost 10 years before I sold it.
What investment made you the most money?
Solidcore. But I mean, I put 175 grand into Solidcore and it turned into $100 million in 10 years.
So in other words, putting the money back into the business and
Yes.
investing in yourself is the best thing that somebody
Oh my
can do.
God, I would bet on myself every day and twice on Sunday. Like, there is no better bet than me because I know I'm gonna win, and if I'm passionate about something, I'm gonna give everything I got. Now I'm a little bit more in wealth preservation mode. So the money that I made, I wanna continue to make money. That's why I'm an investor in startups. I have money in private equity and hedge funds, in the stock market. I do loans. You know, I'm very diversified now. But I think for entrepreneurs, if you think you have the special sauce, you gotta go all in on yourself.
I love that. Did you have a lot of people that hated on you or doubted you when you were building your business?
I mean, I'm a woman who's been very successful. Of course, I've had other people who has hated on me. It's just part of the process. So the way that I deal with that is I just try to empower as many women as possible.
Right. So how did you personally find that self-belief to go generate millions and millions of dollars? Because a lot of people, they'll
Yeah.
doubt themselves when they start out. They kind of get worried about people saying stuff about them. They're going
Yeah.
out of the box. How did you find the self-belief to make millions of dollars?
You just have to not care, you know? And the things that I was building a company that was making people's lives happier and healthier. So I was excited every single day. There was nothing that was going to get in the way of me building an empire across the country that I thought was improving people's lives. And normally, the people that have something to say about that are people who normally sit on the sidelines and aren't actually doing the work. So why would I care what they have to say anyway?
They're watching from the bleachers. They're not actually in the game.
Exactly. And you know, the cheap seats are called cheap seats for a reason.
Wow. I love that. That's game right
Yeah.
there. Are you a reader by any chance?
Yes.
How many books have you read?
Over my lifetime?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can even do that math.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
What was the number one book that changed your life?
Oh my gosh, the number one book that I read every few years is what I've already mentioned, and it's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It is simple, it is effective, and it's one of the reasons we started using names at Solidcore. So if you've ever been to a Solidcore class, you hear your name over and over again. Why? Because your name is the most important word to you in any language. So I wanted to make sure that you felt seen, at home, respected, and it makes you want to come back into an environment that you feel that way.
What's the deepest life quote that you've ever heard?
Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Listen, I think a lot of people think after selling Solidcore, I'm gallivanting around and doing whatever. I am up pretty much every day by 5:36 a.m. I am at the gym 6 days a week. I play beach volleyball for 2 to 3 hours, 5 days a week. I cook my own food. You know, I'm as disciplined as they come because I want to be as healthy and as active for as long as possible. And if I make decisions that aren't in support of that, I'm going to have a difficult time in my 50s, 60s, and 70s. So I choose to make the hard decision now to continue to make sure my life stays as easy and comfortable as possible.
It reminds me of this saying, the road to heaven often feels like hell, and the road to hell often feels like heaven.
Yeah, you know, and like make decisions today that make you proud of yourself today and make you proud of yourself tomorrow. So like if you're going to go out drinking all day today, it might feel fun and good in the moment, but guess what happens the next day? You feel like shit, you have low energy. I just don't put myself in those situations.
Right. So was it all worth it? Was the sacrifice to build a $100 million company, was it all worth it?
Oh my, I didn't feel like I sacrificed anything. I loved every part of it. I learned so much. My team was amazing, and I got to build a company that helped people create the strongest version of themselves. Like I would do it all again in a heartbeat.
You got amazing advice.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your time.
you,
I
James.
appreciate
Have a
that.
great
Thank
day.
you. You guys, this video has been incredible so far. We're headed right now to go get our next interview out here in Miami. But before we do that, I have a very quick, very important announcement to make. So a couple months ago, I launched and built what has become one of the greatest and biggest entrepreneur communities in the entire world. And School just announced that our community is the #1 in the world for business, money, and entrepreneurship. What's even crazier than that is you can join the community for free today. And the reason why we became the #1 community for business owners is because every single week I bring in the biggest business owners in the world, even billionaires, to directly mentor you, the members that join the community, on live calls that I host every single single week inside where you can ask your questions directly to the people that I'm interviewing. So no matter what business, no matter what industry you're in, if you want to learn how to invest to make your money multiply, how to sell or negotiate like a millionaire or a billionaire, how to start and scale that business, how to get out of that 9 to 5, no matter what industry, like I said, you're in, no matter what point in your business, we've got millionaires that are members in the community, people that have built 7, 8-figure businesses, 6-figure businesses. So come join a network of like-minded entrepreneurs and come get mentored from the world's most successful people. To join for free today, go down to the link in the description of this video. I can't wait to see you on the inside of the School of Mentors, the #1 community in the world. But with that being said, let's go get this next interview. Guys, we just got to a yacht marina out here in Fort Lauderdale, another super wealthy area in Miami. We're gonna be asking yacht owners what they did to be able to afford yachts out here and how you can do the exact same thing. Sir, is this your yacht? No?
Nope, I just drive the bus.
You drive the bus.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right, so let's see what we can do, man. 0 for 1. All we can do is keep on going because every no is a step closer to a yes. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. Is this your yacht?
No, my friends.
This is your yacht?
Yeah, how can I help you?
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful people. I grew a channel to 10 million followers. Do you think I could interview you real quick?
About what?
What did you do to be able to afford a yacht?
I'm actually in the beauty industry.
You're in the beauty industry?
Yes, I own a professional hair care brand that's worldwide.
How long have you been a business owner?
Well, I mean, I've been in the beauty industry 42 years, and my very first business was a 4-foot little square that I used to do hair on. So I've always been 1099 and an independent person.
Over these 42 years across your company, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Over 9 figures.
9 figures? In 1 year? Could I interview you real quick?
Sure,
Is that okay?
come aboard.
How you doing, man? Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So if you've never been on a yacht before, you gotta take your shoes off up here. Thank you so much for having us on.
No problem.
We appreciate
Thanks
that.
for coming
Thank
aboard.
You. Are you a billionaire?
Yes.
You're a billionaire.
Yes, I am.
Are you actually?
Yes.
That's incredible. What do you do differently from millionaires? That's what I want to know.
I'm addicted. I love being an entrepreneur. I'm actually a serial entrepreneur. I have 15 companies. So it just starts compounding and,
It's a game.
It's a game and I'm addicted. And some people say, oh, but like now you can afford leisure. Well, what's leisure? What is leisure to people? Leisure to me is really getting to do what I love, getting to share it with people I love, and obviously giving back. So that's my
Which
leisure.
is building for you.
Yes, it is.
And have you ever been broke before?
I have, many times. Our first company completely failed. We lost everything and then started It's a 10 with only 1 bottle because we couldn't afford anything else. And I was in that business with It's a 10 for 10 years with a partner, and I bought my partner out. I'm the only Latina female brand in the world of my size that's 100% owned by the original owner, the founder.
How many Latina billionaires are there?
You know, that's a good question. I don't really know. Probably not many.
Yeah.
Not many, especially self-made ones.
When you were coming up, when you were growing, when you were building your business, how did you know you made it?
I was actually in New York City and we had just had a few products out, and I went in the airport and there was a salon in there, and I walked up to the girl behind the counter and I asked her, do you carry It's a 10? She's like, oh, I can't believe you're asking me that. And I'm thinking to myself, why? I mean, you're a salon. She said, because we just sold our last bottle and we're actually, I'm not going to say it, another brand's salon, and we aren't supposed to be carrying It's a 10. But I told my manager we had to get it in and we can't keep it in. It's all off the shelves and I just love the stuff. And I said, oh, wow, I'm so glad to hear that. I actually created that company. And she said, can I hug you? I always said I was going to hug the person whoever created It's a 10. So she ran around the corner and gave me a big hug. And you know, when you find that passion, organic passion behind a brand, and you become a worldwide brand built on that organic passion, it's priceless to
That's
me.
a beautiful story.
Thank you.
What's your last message to the younger generation? How can somebody become a billionaire in 2025?
It's not what you have, it's what you do with what you have. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, I don't work harder, I work smarter. It's not about even working smarter. It's about being more strategic. Go where they don't go, because it's a tough market out there, but if you can bring innovation or something different to it, so zig when they zag, and literally get creative and have fun while you're doing it, because you know what, it goes fast. Been doing this my whole life, and you really have to sometimes just enjoy the moment. It's a great ride.
You got amazing advice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Such
I
a
appreciate
pleasure.
that. Guys, this video was incredible to make, but I need you guys to do me a favor to like and subscribe for amazing content I've got coming every single week, because I'm going all over the world to find and ask the most successful people their advice to you to become wealthy and financially free in today's world. And if you are not a member yet, you need to right now go join my private entrepreneur community for free today. Come try it out. Come get mentored directly from the millionaires and the billionaires that I interview. That's what we do inside the community. Every week I'm hosting live calls to bring the most successful business owners in to directly mentor you and answer every question that you have. So go join the community by going down to the link in the description of this video. I can't wait to see you on the inside of the School of Mentors, the #1 entrepreneur community in the world. With that being being said, I'll see you in the next video.